Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm going to be showing you my Finish 13 by Halloween intro. So I tried doing this project pan type of thing, this seasonal project pan last year. I didn't do so well. I was doing well at the beginning, but then I just kind of failed at the end because I didn't stick with it. A lot of stuff was going on, so I just kind of ditched it. But this year I'm hoping that I'll be able to be a little bit more successful because I'm actually pretty close to finishing a lot of products. So let's get right into it. The first two things I'm going to show you have to do with skincare. This first one is this Be Fine Food Skincare Exfoliating Cleanser with brown sugar, sweet almond, and oats. So I've had this before. I've had one of these before, and I actually have a backup of this as well. I have a hole at the top, like the smallest, tiniest hole ever in the product. Since it's like a scrub texture, it's hard to get the product out. So what I did last time was I put water in there to kind of help get it out, and that helped out a lot and ended up like making the product last like 10 times longer. But this time I kind of can't do that now because of the little hole there. So what I'm thinking of doing is cutting the top off and scraping the rest out. So the next thing that I have here is this Global Beauty Care Dead Sea Wash Off Mask. It's like a really small version of it because I got this from Ipsy, but I really do love this wash off mask. It makes my skin feel so amazing. It gets rid of all the dead skin, and I just love it. It makes my skin feel amazing. I think I have about 4, maybe 5 more uses. The next product I have here is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is what it looks like, and as you can see, I have hit major pan on this shade called Lyric. I have hit major pan on that. And the thing is, like, I love yellow powders for setting underneath the eye. 2.3 grams. So I should be able to get through this fairly fast considering I've used up maybe a third of the product, I'm guessing. So I really do love this, and because I love it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to finish it up. I've been using it like non-stop. I rarely use anything else underneath my eye, and I have a lot of under eye setting powders. The next product I have here is this Wet n Wild Coverall Press Powder. This is what it looks like, and I have used it to death. I actually repressed it hoping that I'd be able to get through it faster, but it is so hard to get through this. You need like the tiniest amount of product, but it actually, the layer that it has is like extremely thin. So I'm hoping that I'll get through it by Halloween because I do have a lot of face powders. This next product that I have here is the Mary Luminizer. I got a really small sample size. It's about the size of like an eyeshadow, I guess. So how many ounces is this? I like to measure my stuff in ounces. It's 0.02 ounces. So about like just slightly less than a regular eyeshadow, because most eyeshadows are 0.03 ounces. But this, since I use this as a face highlighter and I sometimes also use it as eyeshadow, I think I could get through it pretty fast. The only complication that I have here is that my favorite highlighters are actually the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop as well as Prosecco Pop, and I've been like crazy over them, so I don't know, I might try to mix this in with them. The next product I have here is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. So this is what it looks like. I love this so much. This happens to be my favorite setting spray at the moment, and since it's almost gone, I actually bought a backup. I love this product so much, obviously, and there isn't much product left. I can't see inside the bottle, so it's really hard for me to try to mark it. Next product I have here is the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. It is amazing. It is like a silicone texture. It's actually similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I actually haven't used that primer, but I have applied it to my sister's face, and my mom has actually used the Photo Finish Primer, and she also recently bought this as well and compared them, and they are extremely similar. So if you wanted to try to find a dupe to see if that's the kind of texture that you want in a primer, you could always pick this up because this is extremely cheap. I forget how much it is, but it is very cheap. This is what it looks like. You can't see inside, which is one of the things that bothers me. Like, it's like a kind of frosted plastic, and you can't see how much product you have in here. So the next product I have here is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. It is extremely, extremely mattifying to the point where, like, my face is naturally oily, and sometimes when you strip down the oil, it'll produce more oil, which is kind of why I don't use this to excess. So this little size was all I really needed, and I'm starting to not like this primer as much anymore, which is unfortunate because I also have the full size. I only do like spot treatments. I only do it right here on my forehead, on my nose, and above and below my lip. I have a mark right there. It's about where the stripe is. The next product I have here is the Flower Skin Cognito Stick Foundation. I am in the shade SF3. So I've tried this out and I actually really love it. There's like the tiniest bit of product. It will probably last a pretty long time. I don't think I'm gonna go digging in there and just use up my other foundations because I've had them a lot longer than this one. Another product I have here is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Mine is in the color Custard. So this is what it looks like. I can't give you a progress report because I don't know why, but like you can't really see the product all that well in this packaging. I don't know why that is, but I did take the stopper out of it. This is what that looks like. So you can kind of get an idea of how much is in there, but there's barely anything. I've just been scraping out the tiny bits that are inside. The next thing that I have here is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So this is what this looks like. It's like a little baby size. I also have another baby size. This one came from a set from a Too Faced palette, the Return of Sexy palette, and it came with like a little mini sample size, and I've had it for like ever. This is how much I have left. I think it might even be less than that because I think there might be a little bit of air in here. This thing has been going strong for a really long time, so I kind of need to start using this up a little bit more and kind of catch up with my eye primers because I only need like one eye primer right now, one or two at most. So I just kind of want to use that up. The next product I have here is the Tarte Slash Paint Mascara. This one is a very small size. I got this as a deluxe sample from Sephora. They had it in their like 100-point perk, I think it was. But the packaging is so funky. Like, I really like the brush. It's really nice. And this is kind of what it looks like. There's like little spikes here that close up the packaging, and that's what it kind of looks like inside. I don't know if you can see that, but the stopper is like right down here, so you only get that much amount of product. I don't know, I just don't like it a whole lot. It reminds me of the Mega Length from Wet n Wild, which I do love, and I love it a little bit more than this because the brush is just more appealing to me. So I kind of want to use this up because I did spend points on it, and then I'm just going to use up some of my other mascaras because I do have 3 other mascaras. So the last product that I have here is from Nars. This is the Nars Satin Lip Pencil. This is like a birthday gift that I got last year. It's really small, really cute. This is in Rikugien. This also came with another lip pencil in Coverall, which I still have, but I kind of wanted to see how fast I could get through this. Whenever I use a lipstick, it's usually a liquid lipstick, so I want to try to use this up. I kind of want to see if I can use this as like a cream blush. I don't love a lot of cream products, but I kind of want to use this up, and I haven't been using regular lipsticks, so I might try to use it as a cream blush for a while, see how that works. I might later add a couple of products just to make sure that I get 13 by Halloween, but I haven't decided yet. I just kind of got to get through what I have right now. I already chose 13 and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, so I'm going to do what I can to try to motivate myself. And yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, bye!